Thank you, Regent Myers. I am pleased at this point in our program to introduce our undergraduate student body president, Morgan Abraham.
What is going on, Wildcats? I cannot believe commencement is finally here. It seems like yesterday when we all came here as freshmen. Who can forget our first day on campus, when we got a lanyard and told to wear them around campus because they were so cool? Back when we actually bought every textbook on our school list and chose classes without first looking at Rate My Professor. That we ate Highland burritos at 2 a.m. every single night like it was our job. That we considered Thursday still a school night and thought Friday morning classes were a good idea to free up our schedule. It seems like yesterday that I thought the freshman 15 was a myth and I could eat and drink whatever I could afford with my CAT card. But we know it wasn't yesterday. We've been here for 4 years. And for some of my friends, 5, 6, and 7 victory lap years. We have had some of the best times of our lives, and we've created truly some unforgettable memories. Who could forget the awkwardness of making your first college friend? The exhaustion of your first college all-nighter in the library, or the nervous excitement of your first college party? We remember waking up to the piercing dorm fire alarms in the middle of the night. Or the first time we rattled our keys in the Zona Zoo section before kickoff. And making the mistake to try to find a study room during finals in the library. We will never forget the feeling of rushing the field after our unranked University of Arizona football team crushed number 5 Oregon. These are some of the things we'll remember when we confront someone out there in the real world who attended that other university in Tempe, and we'll feel sorry for them because they will never know the true meaning of bear down, and they will never experience Arizona's first and best university. It's easy to look back on these great times and think of today as the worst day. The day that we leave behind our University of Arizona paradise. But the truth is, you can't leave U of A behind. It stays with us forever. It will always be here, waiting to welcome us, home with open arms, as alumni and Wildcats for life. This isn't even close to the worst day. It's an exciting day, not just because we did it, but because this is the first day of the future we're about to create. Our class, our generation, is unlike any other to come before us. So let me tell you why we are part of the generation that's going to save the world. There's a lot of talk and a lot of blogging about what are the characteristics that define millennials. We are the generation that embraced and integrated social media into our everyday lives. And we know that with the internet and technology, #anything is possible. Our parents are impressive for getting through college without Google, but we're impressive in our own right for what we've learned to do with Google. For our generation, startups, entrepreneurship, and innovation is simply part of our DNA. We know that if our dream job doesn't exist, we can create it. At our core, we're problem solvers. We're inventing and innovating at unprecedented rates. And we found a way to complete college during the worst recession since the Great Depression. And because of that, we are the best educated generation of all time. Our generation isn't stuck in the past. We know what love and equality really means because we understand that our world moves fast and we always have to look forward to keep up with it. It goes without saying today is a monumental day for our class. It marks the day where the world becomes ours. No longer can we complain about the way things are. Now we fix them. No longer can we wait for the world to change. Now we change it. And no longer can we critique the decisions our leaders make. Now we become those leaders. This has been my favorite quote about our generation. We have not yet begun to shape the world. We're living in the one you created, and it's killing us. But I don't think that applies anymore tonight. After we graduate here tonight, our lives really begin. We will go into the world and become the doctors, the lawyers, the teachers, the engineers, the CEO, the politicians, but most importantly, the world belongs to us. So let's do something great with that. We've spent a lot of time waiting during our lives. When we were younger, we couldn't wait for summer vacation. Then we couldn't wait to go to high school, where we waited to be old enough to drive. Then we waited to attend college, and then we waited to legally drink. Well, most of us didn't really wait for that one. But now, for the first time in our lives, there's no more waiting. It's time for us to go out in the world and make it great. We will always carry the amazing memories from our 4 years at the greatest university in the world, and we always remember how it shaped us into the people we are today. But I want to make sure that none of us ever forget that starting today, the world belongs to us, and we are the generation that's going to change it. Congratulations, Wildcats, and bear down.